Hey, what's up everyone? I'm SuperSonicJB. Welcome back to more Through Daybreak for Nintendo Switch. So last time I did a bunch of quests in Langport here, and yeah, we guided someone around town and went to an island, fought some monsters, and did some other stuff. And I'll continue on and playing through more of the game still this episode. So we're gonna go and get started. Like the video, make sure you hit that like button, there also a lot, and comment, subscribe to my channel. So yeah, today's episode we just continue playing through the game story, and yeah, that's pretty much all to say. So let's do it. We're gonna head straight over here. I feel like I've not made enough story progression here, so we need to like actually start doing more of the story instead of just doing quests. This is the building Messel Dam Trading Company owns, or more accurately, that Almada owns. And it's right down the street from one of the Huey's hotels, huh? That's very brazen of them. Do you think they're purposely trying to prove Huey? I don't know. That's definitely half of it, the other half being a show of confidence. Yes, doesn't seem like many folks coming in and out of here. If I had to wager, they keep a skeleton crew here, and their main force is hauled out elsewhere. Us is their FOB. I can see their tactical advantage in that. They're one now? Sometimes she can be so hard to follow. Something about the place rubs you the wrong way, but busting in there ain't really an option. We'll focus on other parts of town for now. Okay. Look at someone spying on you, probably. Yeah, he felt it. Spying through the window, I see.
Maybe he's got some keen senses on him after all.
We were warned that he may pose a threat. Remain vigilant.
Let me see how it is. Can I talk to this guy real fast? Hey man, what you reading? Sports Illustrated? I don't know. The sports article, I don't know. I've been watching that building for the last few days. I haven't seen anyone resembling an executive coming in or out. Hunch tells me they're still around though. Maybe those gangsters are hauled up in there as well. Maybe, what's the right move here? He's on the right track. I thought Huey was running last around these guys, but it looks like there are a few grizzled vets who know the score. Even she's like, no, she has no idea what's happening here. It's like, oh, that guy just reading a newspaper. In 2025, reading a newspaper? Yeah, right. Dude, you won't believe what I just did. I finally came and bought that limited edition Red Star I've been wanting. Ooh, cool. Been dying to get my hands on one ever since Juniper and Graham got me to try it out. Oh, those are so damn sweet. There's some sweet... Oh, that thing right there? There's some damn sweet wheels. I heard you can buy one of them from Red Star dealers directly. You must have broke the bank for it. I mean, these things cost a fortune. Now I got a loan. I'm going to be paying this off for the next 15 years. Like a house? There's no way in hell I was gonna be able to buy it outright. Well, for real? That's hardcore. Heard Graham got a loan for his car too, but you're taking it at the next level. Don't tell me you called me over just to rub it in my face. Now I wanted you to get the keys to my old car. It's yours. I know you've been wanting one for a while. Plus, I want to take this baby out on a test run pronto. What? You're just gonna give me your old car? Is that why you told me to come by train? Well, thanks, man. You sure this is a little much though? Dang. A good friend getting in his old car and all that. What's up, man? Can I go inside here? Alright, this is where I met that lady, that's right.
That's true.
Didn't really look around. What, there's a treasure chest on his bathroom? Well, I gotta use the bathroom. Alright, no, Van, don't go in there. Alright, can I go up? No? Can't talk to him either. I'm going behind the desk, I don't care. I'm an employee now. I understand that you're accepted a request from Fan. Let me know if there is anything I can do to help you. I'll do utmost to fulfill all your needs. I mean, I already did that quest last episode, I'm pretty sure. There's still one quest, like, I haven't really done, but I don't know if I really want to do it. I mean, I'm kind of quested out right now, dude, honestly. I just want to, like, focus on, like, the main story. Maybe, like... It is a quest over there. I don't really want to do the quest in today's episode that much. I just want to focus on main story, because that's one thing I will say about this game so far is, I feel like the pacing is kind of all over the place a little bit. I think that's my biggest complaint so far about this game. I think if the pacing was just a little bit better, like it didn't take so long to get through a chapter, it wouldn't be as bad. Otherwise, it might be kind of investigate that stall at the docks. Visiting the docks will cause the main story to advance. As a result, often fetch quests and unseen some events will disappear. Hold on. I guess I have to do that other quest then. Hell yeah, man, I'll take some pasta. Alright, you look familiar. Are you our client? You're Mr. Wong, right? Hello there. So you're the spring from the capital, eh? I'm in dire need of a trained martial artist, and I heard you would fit the bill. Isn't this the dude from that we've seen before? Oh, you're not quite what I had pictured in my head. I mean, there's a lot of repeated NPCs in this game. Not as much as Atelier Ryza, but yeah. I'm not a friggin' actually, that'd be me. I was a student at the Kunlun school. Oh yes, that makes more sense. I feel like I've heard of Kunlun before. Well, that explains why Van moves so much like a martial artist, I know, right? I knew he must have had some kind of combat training, but I didn't know about that. What kind, yeah. That's not the only kind of training I've gotten. In any case, I can tell you've had plenty of real-world experience even at this very moment. You aren't leaving any openings. You must have seen a great many battles. Well, you can tell just from a glance? Heavens no. I made all that up. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas. Very funny. So, you give me the job details or what? Of course. I'd like you to do some martial arts instructions in my stead. The moves will be simple enough, I promise. Could you help me out? I mean, I guess. Sure, I'm down. What kind of instructions do you do? I teach a hybrid class called the Tai Shin, which I created. It combines 24 techniques from the 3 major schools of Eastern martial arts. Oh boy. Well, you created a whole martial arts style? That's so cool! Oh, it's not that impressive. I just picked out a handful of simple techniques that are easy to learn. I only made it to myself to teach self-defense to others and for exercise. I think it's very admirable of you. Hold on. Tai Shin's been around forever. I know for a fact that you didn't make it yourself. Yeah, man. Stealing credit ain't cool. Oh, I suppose I can't pull the wool over a Kunlun student's eyes. Those unaccustomed to our ways are so easily deceived. Oh, wow. He sure likes his tall tales, doesn't he? You're fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Okay, back to business. Why do you need someone to fill in for you? Well, you see, I sort of threw out my back yesterday. Back! Oh, like, you know, Spider-Man. My back, girl, my back! Like, walk around just fine, but doing any kind of sudden movement is a back-breaking endeavor, yeah? Get it? Back-breaking? That was terrible. Careful not to spill your sides over your jokes. Yeah. I never thought a real martial artist could throw out your back. But you guys train your bodies daily? I mean, he's old. The last old age comes for us all, young lady. I hurt my back while on the waves. Huh? What were you doing on the waves, you know? Like, he was surfing, you know? Are you kidding me? You were surfing? Of course, I heard all the youngins are doing it these days, and I'm always hip and with it, yeah! Like that, and now I'm thinking of that one scene from Fairly Odd Parents where Timmy's dad's like, I'm hip! And then shoves his face in a bowl of cereal, man. I was faced with the biggest wave of the year. My very life was in peril, but my surfer pride was on the line. What is this? Is this a Surf's Up movie or something with the penguins? It's like in front of head on. I was lost in a fierce war of attrition about wills and wits between man and wave. He doesn't care. I emerged triumphant, so to celebrate my hand-hearted victory, I did a 360-degree spin in the air. Oh my god! Oh man, you did what? And then when I saw light, it felt like everything came into focus. Visions of my long life, the peaks, the valleys, and everything in between flooded my senses like a gushing waterfall. And after that, yes, I fell into the water and hurt my back. Sounded like your life flashed before your eyes. At least you fell in the water. Well, I don't know how shallow the water was. You're lucky you got back to the coast in one piece. Indeed, a boat just so happened to be passing by. And that's why I can't do any instructions today. I'm sorry that happened. I was about to not do his job either. Hope you get better soon, man. So will you take my place? Like I said earlier, I'm down. I'm not a full-fledged master or anything, but I can handle some self-defense instructing, yeah. Fantastic. The legs I planned for today was 5 forms in total. 2 Kunlun forms, 2 Gekka forms, and 1 Taito form. I don't know what it means. So I don't know jack about Gekka or Taito, so I'm not sure I can help you there. Why don't you enlist the aid of the Bracer Guild? One of its members here is intimately familiar with the Gekka style. I'm sure she would be happy to help out. And why'd you even bother asking for my help? Well, the contract's signed, so no backing out. Thank you very much.
Commencing mission!
I don't go to their guild? I don't want to go to their guild, man. Fine.
Looking for something to drink?
However, This person right here? Oh, you're a string guy, aren't you? Oh, you're the one. I see you got some civilians with you. My name's Xiling. I'm from the Gekka school. Right, that's the school Aaron's a part of. Yep, like Ashton said earlier, it's one of the big 3 martial arts schools in the East. And there's a lot of Gekka practitioners in Huey too. Yeah, much to my... whatever. Members of our school is supposed to reject violence, not embrace. It's one of the core principles of Gekka. That's why I had to set a good example. If a member of a head family indulges in violence, and others will follow suit. Oh, you're part of the school's head family? Must be hard to stand your ground on what... when Huey's always throwing its weight around. I know I'm probably not pronouncing that name right. I forget how it's pronounced, but whatever. Hey, it's awesome you're sticking to your guns. You're amazing. You really think so? Well, thank you. It's important to keep your feet planted in the city, especially when things are on the edge. By the way, you got a sec? Sure, what's up? We're in the middle of a job right now, and we could use a hand. I'm gonna teach people some martial arts. Want to join? What? Why would I help you with one of your requests? I mean, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. We need someone from the Gekka school, but if you're not feeling it, I'll just hit up some other contacts, yeah. Peace. Hey, wait. I need, like, other contacts. Huey, duh. Or Hyui, I don't know. Most of them know Gekka skills like the back of their hands. The Gekka name is practically synonymous with them these days. But people will be thrilled to learn from the real pros. And you don't have to waste any of your precious time, so everyone's happy. Alright, catch you on the flip side. Who still said that? I'll do it. Huh? I said I'll do it. I'm going to help whether you like it or not. Are you sure? Yeah, I know what people associate Gekka with them nowadays. But they don't follow the main school's teachings. I'm a student of the original school, so it's my duty to spread the true Gekka style across the world. Is that right? I'm glad to have you on board. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were leading me on by the nose. You really know how to twist a knife, don't you? No idea what you're talking about. Yeah, really. Huh? But Van doesn't use knives. That's just a figure of speech. Okay, let's meet out at the park. Yeah, I got it. Alright, then. She's still standing there? There she is. She's a little thick. Stop! I'm just saying, okay? You're the spring from Edith, right? I heard that you're from Calvin. Also heard you have a contact with someone connected to them as a shop, given that Zin has spoken so highly of you. My office is neutral. I'm willing to take requests from just about anyone as long as their work's reasonable and the pay's good. Interesting. Suppose you puts you in a unique position unless you take on work that the races and cops can't. A question I apologize if it comes across rude. But the cops and guild fallen behind them here in Langport? Unfortunately, yes. They always seem to be on one step ahead of us. Higher-ups in the police department are practically in their pocket, so they're limited in what they can do sometimes. It's part of why I let the force become a bracer. I was wanting to help the people more directly. Must make things awkward when you bump into one of your old police buds, though. Sometimes, yes, but I'm sure they'll understand that line of work doesn't suit me in the end. Too much red tape. Yeah, I understand. I don't blame anyone for saying there are some things you can only do when you're on the other side of the fence. But I hope you can join hands with the police. Weekend, yeah. If they're coming in front, we could surpass them. Yeah, I bet you guys can put aside your differences and become great friends. Yes, so. Can I go over here? No, I mean, this freaking stuff right there blocking my way, so yeah. I'm curious, is there, like these guilds or whatever are always a lot of rooms and all that, dude. I guess makes sense. The freaking... Why would they put all this freaking tape here, or whatever it's called? They put it everywhere around here. I'm like, my god. Ease up there, will ya? Alright. I'm curious what this person has to drink.
What'll you have today?
Alright, let's go. Steaming hot bun. I put a Master Detective's Archives raincoat.
Thanks for coming.
And I remember what those meat buns were like, so yeah. Alright, man, we're back. Yeah, we brought the Gekka bracer girl like you asked. So what do you need me to do? First, you will practice 5 forms in front of each other. He'll show Van the Gekka forms, and he will show you the Kunlun forms. After that, you'll both demonstrate them to my students. God, I can't imagine that. I can manage that, no problem. Same here. Okay then, these are the names of the forms. Gekka's twin Crescent Strike and Swallow Stance. Kunlun's Crushing Fist and Rapid Chop. and Taito's elbow thrust. Wait, hang on. Neither of us know Taito, so who's gonna show off that one? I think I can cover that. I've seen Zen use that technique multiple times. For real? You're a lifesaver. We'll be cheering you on. Good luck, you two. Alright then, shall we begin practice? Sure. Yeah, let's. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Very well then. Twin Crescent Strike. What was that, a Kamehameha or something? I don't know. Kinda looks like it. Swallow stance. And look at her move. But I look cool while you're doing it. Crushing Fist. Oh yeah. Rabbit Chop. Very nice. Elbow Thrust. That one's the easiest one of all. And that's it. Have you committed them to memory? Wait, I'm just gonna say good to go. Yeah, I got them all down. Likewise. Excellent. Then let's put on practice into practice. Ho ho. Do I have to memorize these for long? The practice progress with for the students in the instructional class begin in earnest. I mean, I think I got this scene if I do have to memorize it. Wait, isn't that little girl from the bookstore? Oh, screw her. She was mean to us. There's less than 1 million platforms. They brought in 2 experts who will demonstrate them. Watching everyone very carefully. Now then, begin. Third form, Twin Crescent Strike. Twin, so yeah, it's this one, yeah. 8th form, Crushing Fist. Okay, so that's, right arm downward. I got swing up. Wait, what? So it doesn't even matter. 10th form, Elbow Thrust. Strike with elbow. 15th form, Swallow Stance. Doesn't matter what I do. I forget this one. It doesn't matter which one I do. 21st form, Rapid Chop. Oh my god, man. It doesn't matter. He just does it anyways. Adequate performance. Thanks to you, today's class went off without a hitch. Young people these days sure are something else. So what are you going to do about tomorrow? I think my back should be fine by then, so I plan to teach a lesson tomorrow. Are you sure you'll be okay? I can help out again if you need be. But I'm not sure if you need it, considering your age. You're in shockingly great shape. Your form is good too, maybe even too good. I somehow doubt you're doing martial arts just to stay in good health. Oh well, I didn't expect to be found out after all these years. Allow me to let you in on a little known secret. In my youth, I stole techniques from many schools and made them my own. I'm a warrior darkness who imbued his hands in the blood of the greatest masters in all of Zemuri, whatever. The true identity is Bloodstained Fist Wong. Gasp. I never heard that name before. Me neither. Well, of course you haven't. I made it up. Of course! Huh? I'm quite good at coming up with cool nicknames on the spot, if I do say so myself. So that's probably like on his, like job description or something. What are you good at? I'm good at, coming up with cool nicknames. You know, you're hired. Bloodstained Fist Wong. It says a nice ring to it. I insist on being addressed as such from now on. No thanks, dude. Can I get paid now? No. I can't believe I was fooled by this old coot. Haha. Got me again, I can't believe it. This guy's a character. I know, right? Literally. You sure you don't want to cut? It's 50/50's hours still on table. I know, but I want you guys to have it all. Thank God. I feel like I already got my share anyways. This helped me discover a new way to spread the true Keka throughout the world. Well, that's good. As a bonus, I got to learn all about you guys. What'd you learn about Fairy and me? A few things. The biggest one being that you're exactly as you look. A couple of good kids. Aw. As for you, Spriggan, I wrote you off as a shady person at first glance. It's part of why I was hesitant to work with you initially. But I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I can tell you're diligent and disciplined, given how polished your Kunlun forms were. I don't understand why Zin trusts you so much. I think you got the wrong idea about me. I just had a good master who drilled those forms into me. Juan's compliment about you having a better impression on myself. Yeah, let's just leave it at that then.
All in a day's work.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Yeah, mirror deposit confirmed. Alright, yeah, I get it. Let's move on. Alright, no more quests. Now we're actually gonna... Like, where am I supposed to go here? Okay, it's like right over here, yeah. Now we're actually gonna go ahead and do this. That's about time. We're done with the quest. We can move on, okay? Okay. Visited docks. Watch there have been another quest on the board, dude. No. I don't want to do no more quests. Like, we need to just focus on more of the main story, man. I feel like I just not done enough of the main story. Like, I feel like we've just been moving so slow, you know? Oh, look at all these boats. Judging by the mix, I imagine this is a privately owned pier. Do you think we'll find a stall here? Probably. There's a big old naval wharf on the... Wait. Wharf? I don't know. In the east side of town, yeah. Rather than hang out there, shady folks send it up places like this. Sometimes you'll even find peddling black market goods sourced right from the Navy. Really? I see. That kind of trading is possible here. I wonder if they have been overseas here as well. Maybe it means we'll find out what we're looking for. Only for one way to find out. I got a hunch where the stall might be. We should go straight there. Sun's going down soon. Okay. Are you to walk around here? No? Okay. I need some voice acting here, man. I'm tired of reading. And it's probably one of those stalls. Come on down. I got great stuff for great prices. What about you, my fine, hardworking friend? That pristine orbital radio comes straight from the Navy, and it's a real bargain. Many people actually buy your junk if you didn't break after a couple of weeks. Hey now, sure some of my customers have been unlucky, but it's not all my wares go bad. I mean, come on, just look at this thing. It's brand spanking new. You'll get it already. Besides, the wife will have a conniption if I come home with your crap in hand. So it sells crappy stuff, okay? Hold on, at least take a look at these rare items. Don't mind if I do. Oh, finally a man with a discerning eye. What can I do for you today? As it happens, I've been browsing the stall all over town, but they've all just been selling the same old stuff. You'd find it anywhere. I was hoping to find something a bit more special, if you know what I mean. Oh, then you've come to the right place, my friend. My wares are the rarest of town, rarest of rare. You wouldn't find a rare variety like this anywhere else. So what sort of items are you interested in? See anything that looks like this? Isn't that? This must be it. I think so too. You wouldn't have to have one on hand, would you? I'm sorry, sir. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with whatever this is. Really, I heard a rumor that there was one at a stall around here. All about that. Please, if you know anything at all, please tell us. But miss, I have a connection to that item. It's precious to me. If you have any information at all, I'll make sure you'll duly reward. But won't you please help us? She's really knocked him off guard. No kidding, wasn't expecting her to bust out the puppy dog eyes, but whatever works, I guess. I don't really know if those are puppy dog eyes. And here her cry for help, we wouldn't leave her out to dry. We've been doing all we can to help her get back what's rightfully hers. Hell, the little one here even flew in from the Central East to help investigate. Huh? That's right, Arusha teaches me to never ignore someone in need. Very. I don't know about you, but I feel like a real asshole if I sat by and did nothing, knowing these kids are doing all they can. So what do you say? Want to do a good deed in the name of Heavenly Mother? Here it goes again. She's talking about laying it down on thick. Fine, I'll tell you what I know. I haven't looked just like that picture until recently. The thing is, if I were you, I'd give up. But why? You must have sold it to someone else, right? Point us in their direction and we can haggle them ourselves. If only it was that simple. You guys ever heard of the Messeldam train company? Right now, I take it they're from the port city up north. Yeah, but if you ever meet someone saying they work for that company, I'll ask in the opposite direction. A couple weeks ago, a source of mine gave me the thing you're looking for and asked me to sell it off. Somehow caught the eye of some nasty folks who claimed to work for that company. Before I knew it, not only did they come after that device, but they made off with my best stuff without paying a single mira. I tried to stop them, but they just beat the ever-loving crap out of me. The wounds still haven't fully healed. That's awful. I can't believe them. Guess you can't take this case up to the cops or the guild, given the kinds of stuff you sell here either. If you could, you wouldn't want to consider for your source. Am I right? You're a sharp one. They said they sell it off quickly for cheap and never speak a word of it ever again. But honest to Adios, that's all I know. There's clearly more to this than meets the eye. We'll have to leave it here for today. Is that a party or what? Is this a party or what? We're rude of you not to invite us, old man. Okay, someone else talking, yeah. It's him. If you value your lives, run. You're letting him go then? It means we're the ones they want. I was wondering how long it would be until those employees came to greet us. This is a picture of poking around our business, eh? Didn't hear we had such sweet arm candy with him, though. The lucky asshole. Dude, these are freaking underage women! Like, get out of here, you weirdos! You know what? They're right. I wouldn't mind causing Blondie first. And if you know what I mean. Dude, my god! She's 16! You fucking dumbass! What is wrong with you? The runt? Can I hurt them? Yes. Do what you want. Nothing too extreme, though. Yeah, no killing now. Understood. I'm not sure about this. Got some fire in those eyes, Shorty. I got a lot of steam to let off thanks to those local bastards. You're just a punching bag I've been looking for. 5 hostiles confirmed. Commencing this... whatever. Disembarment is a definition of extreme. Yeah, no one cares about definitions, okay? We're not like a dictionary, okay? Really, man? You gonna kick my ass here? You know what? I'm thinking of some other game I was playing earlier. Take that. Alright, at least after now we do anything, but hey, we'll do something again.
Initializing drive.
Come on!
What's this blue-haired looking guy who looks like he'd be like Sonic's brother or something trying to do here?
Just try and take me!
Activating drive!
Okay, hold on. Alright, we'll be fine.
You're screwed!
He just shot her, wow. Literally just shot her. There's so many of them, the only thing. We need our turns to have it now. Let's go. That's it? There's only you left? I don't know. They just, for some reason, the popping just, like, kill them off there, okay? What's this guy called that?
To get the upper hand! Keep it up! It's working!
I guess I didn't rest in or whatever, dude.
This is your chance for a shard boost.
What am I doing?
Flames!
Eat this!
Now.
They're stunned!
Here goes!
Initializing drive.
Now, I guess.
Chance!
Stunned? Why is she stunned?
Son of a...
Aim for the other one.
Son of
Here goes!
This is your chance for a shard boost.
HP got,
Target locked! You're trapped! Yes!
okay, and this right here might finish off. Let's go. Let's go. Not too bad.
Nice! Moving on up.
Let's go.
I won't stop here!
We got level ups for that. Very nice. Hell, even the chicks are strong. Can't afford to lose it now. Quick, grab the blonde one as a hostage. What? No.
Are you losers for real?
Are you losers?
You get whipped and you still won't get the hell out of my town? Hey, it's him!
Ah, shit.
Turned away. Finally, you gonna join our party here?
It's that vigilante from the Eastern Quarter! That's our boy! Go get him!
That must be him. It's Aaron!
Right on cue.
Come on! We gotta go! Seriously? Like I'd let you run away now!
Get him. Oh, ho, ho.
Say! Wong! Got it! I've been waiting for this! Look at him go! Doing us proud, one butt kicking at a time!
He got them in one fell swoop. A fast swoop, too.
Guess the stories didn't quite do him justice.
I take it you're the guy Sal hired? I'd love to give you a proper Longport welcome, but, well.
Watch out!
Let me guess. Jaeger brat? Not bad, small fry. But my beef is with the old fart behind you.
The old fart?
Come on, man. I'm only 24.
I know, right? He's like, you're a dinosaur.
About outsiders butting in.
Ding ding! We have a winner. If Heiyue's gonna let things go to shit, then it's up to us to handle things around here. And if I can't trust Heiyue, then I sure as hell can't trust their dog either.
Give me your worst.
Oh, brother. Wait, are we doing one-on-one here? Oh, boy. You gotta be one-on-one. Why do you get to go first?
Use a sharp
Okay,
boost to get the
can't
upper
do that
hand.
yet.
Activating skill.
I'll dice you up! Here goes.
What's he? Yeah, weakness, no weakness. Okay.
Cypher activate.
Just
Eat this.
get all you want, man.
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Give him your all.
Take that.
Good job, old fart.
Oh, fart. Damn. That one hurts. It's alright, though.
Eat this. They're stunned.
Here we go. Okay,
Here
stun.
goes.
Let's go. Let's just,
Activating
I
drive.
guess. Very nice.
Stubborn bastard.
Let's go, I won. Not too bad. I got, like, no XP for that. But whatever, it's alright. This is an easy fight anyways.
Oh, what a show! Aaron's strong, but that guy in blue's no pushover. Keep it up! That guy's a beast! Aaron, isn't that enough already?
No way I'm gonna give up now. Not until this dude is begging at my feet for mercy.
Who's going to win? It's hard to say. They're evenly matched.
Not too shabby. But it's about time I wrap this up.
That's quite enough.
Damn.
Of course, it had to be you.
Yeah, I figured.
Where did she come from? It's that bracer from before.
Is that Beauty's blade? Yeah, the famous A-rank bracer! But what's she doing here? You gotta be kidding me! Holy crap!
I'll have to ask you all to refrain from fighting in public spaces. Do I make myself clear?
Don't let that pretty face fool you. She mopped the floor with a bunch of us back home.
I don't care! I ain't gonna let some lady talk down to me.
You haven't seen the last of us!
You're escaping.
Didn't think I'd be running into a celeb today. Look here, do what you want with Pops over there, but those punks are our
Pops.
problem. Doubt the guild wants to stick their nose in Heiyue's business, am I right?
Normally, yes. But so long as you're ordinary citizens, it is our duty as bracers to ensure your safety. Though judging by your swordsmanship earlier, I don't imagine you'll be needing our protection.
Glad to hear it. Keep the guild out of our way, and we won't have any problems. Same goes for you guys. Go dance in the Liu family's palm for a while, see the sights, and then get the hell out of my town.
Get the hell out of my town. It gets even more of a handful than I was expecting. Hello, pot, I'm kettle. What are you? What? Who says that? The way you broke up the fight was amazing. Sorry for ending up causing you trouble. Don't worry, it's all part of the job. As it's making sure every day people aren't dragged into dangerous situations. Oh. I hear you, alright. Anyway, since we're here, why don't we go grab a bite? You just want to go get some food already, dude? Fan always wants food, man. Especially sweets. Any types of sweets. Cookies, cupcakes, muffins, some gelato thing. I don't know. He wants it. Those fights weren't really that tough, honestly. But it's music. I heard it before, but yeah. What a view. A skyline like this, it's no wonder people call this the dazzling city. Definitely one of this place's best features. Now, no disagreement here. Please enjoy your meal. Well, ain't you the VIP? Not every day the head chef comes out to greet a guest themselves. I suppose. A while back, I helped this restaurant out of some trouble. They've been treating me like royalty ever since. It's been surprisingly convenient to come here since this establishment distances itself from them, yeah. Damn, I was just joking, but you really are Miss Popular. So not every business in Langport aligns with them, then. Correct, there are some other companies investigating in this city that you're all investing, yeah. People often use this restaurant as a neutral ground to discuss business. Interesting, the Eastern food served here is more akin to Longlei's cuisine than a Langport. Eastern is a rather broad term, I suppose. So, let's show up the table talk for now. We wouldn't want the food getting cold, especially on a meal as lively as this. Hey, time to dig in. What is that food, by the way? I don't know. Couldn't tell. Is that like crabs? That looks like crabs. It really is delicious, isn't it? Wouldn't shock me if the chef here trained under the best in the biz back in Longley, yeah. Guess we should be thanking the famous Beatty's Blade for the hookup. Yeah, you can stop that anytime thank you. Besides, I'm sure your client would be more than happy to prepare any reservation if you only asked. That's a fine meal at the Loon Hotel's restaurant would do? To us already, huh? Doesn't quite sit well with me that you have connections like this. But given the fact that they've never come to us, you are the right man for the job. Expectations ain't that high, really. We're just holding down the fort until Cho gets back, yeah. Cow, I don't know. I assumed as much, though I'm not sure the White Orchard Dragon will be quite as stressful securing the help he's after. While that person hasn't left it behind entirely, he seemed hesitant to continue the family business. Damn, you know her? I could ask the same of you. This person they keep mentioning must be very well connected. Aren't you going to finish your food, Agnes? Of course. I just wanted to say that I'm glad you're here, Elaine. Not just because you saved us earlier, but for the peace of Langport in general. I don't know about saved us, but yeah, appreciate the thought, but don't set your expectations too high. The government's tactically giving them complete freedom to run the city as they please. I can step in when the guild's code allows, but at the end of the day, people of the Eastern Quarter are loyal to them. Our branch here in Langport serves as an implied deterrent, nothing more. I didn't even think about how she actually got here in the first place. I see. Yet Calvard's favorite racer made her way out here regardless. Yeah, really. About Armada, yeah? Exactly. Ordinarily, the Guild only intervenes when civilian well-being is directly threatened. There are cases where you can act preemptively, but people know where our line is and how to avoid crossing it. I've heard the warriors in my corps talk about that before. Complete is that I am about a girl your age saying that. I'll put it aside for now. As all was as usual until a few years ago, when a new organization demonstrated a total disregard for that line. I'm sure you can guess who by now. Almada? Until recently, that he was the undisputed leader of the Calvard's criminal underbelly. Almada was just one of those line-sized, non-Eastern mafias. Our things began to change 8 years ago when their former leader, Enrique, made a critical mistake. Imagine you've heard all this in far greater detail from some of your friends' bits and pieces. Hearsay, anyways. Almada's underboss at the time took it upon himself to purge Enrique and seize control of the organization. His name is Gerald Dantes. So that's what happened. He heard his name, but the guy's gotta be pretty crazy, right? He's certainly proven himself capable. Almada's standing has skyrocketed in the years since he took control. His charisma is enough to bring even the most hardened criminals into his fold, whatever. Even for exceptionally strong as his sword arm is, it's his relentless devotion to his cause that's truly terrifying. Hold up, have you met this guy or something? Yeah, she said yeah, so yeah. I have. He didn't identify himself and I couldn't quite see him because of the active camouflage. How can he see him when he's wearing camouflage? Well, no, they can have the invisible stuff, right, too? I don't know, man. I had no doubts that it was him. If I'd only been able to apprehend him then, I could have prevented all that Almada's done since. But I was utterly powerless against him. Even just thinking of that fight sends a chill down my spine. For real? I wish I was exaggerating. The Guild and the police have been looking at Almada. Expect them, the CID and other organizations are likely doing the same. However, every attempt to probe Almada with undercover agents has ended in failure. Many brave police officers have lost their lives. Dang. Oh dear. That's not good. What we know is that Melchior, the member you met, is not Almada's only executive. It's highly likely that some are in Langport as well as they speak. Oh yeah, him. No man can handle it himself, and I can very, very reluctantly accept that you probably can too, Fairy. But you're where I draw a line on. Yes, dangerous, hardly begins to describe the situation here. And are you not as worried about fairies? So, I guess that she's trained and everything, but still. Tell me, why is a student at one of the country's most prestigious schools using her precious free time working for a fixer? Well, gotta be like that. I mean, hey. I don't know what he's tell her. I'm sorry, all I can say is that I have my reasons. My whole life I've been shackled by circumstances, out of my control and forced to give up on many things as a result. Me and Fairy and working together. It feels like my eyes have been opened to a whole new world. Aww. The more I see it, the more I begin to understand that what it is I really want out of my life, as well as the kind of person I aspire to be. While that wasn't my initial reason for working with Van, it's the main reason I'm still helping him. Aww. She's like, well, I'm still not convinced this is your best interest, but it's clear I won't be able to talk you out of this. Alright, I'll leave you to your own work for now. Please be extremely careful. That goes for you too, Fairy. Of course. You can count on me. Make sure you take the scary lady's work to heart now, yeah! Would you like to take this outside? I mean, we are outside. Please spare me. He's just joking around. Apologies for the delay. Here's your Sun Uzan. Oh, hell yeah! Is that a dessert? I don't know. Okay. What a vibrant yellow. I don't think I've ever seen a custard with quite this shape and color before. Hey, look at this wobbly. Look at it wobble around. Is it good at least? What a strange texture. It's a perfect level of sweetness. It's just like it'll slip and slide against the plate, your chopsticks, and even inside your mouth. The unique mouthful filled with its gentle and subtle flavors is sublime, revolutionary even. That's a bigger game changer than the democratic revolution. I know, right? I mean, has he always been like this? He never did this when we were kids. He's growing up, you know? He's changed, okay? He likes his sweets. Nothing wrong with the man liking his sweets, you know? Good night, then. They finishing their meals and parting ways as Elaine they return to the Eastern Quarter by bus. Oh, this is the time where I do night activities then? I don't know. It might be a later date. I don't know, man. I don't know if I really want to do night activities. If it goes for it that way, I don't know if it will or not. But like, if I didn't do a night activity last time, some guy would have killed himself, so... Yeah. Sad. See ya. It's still early, but feeling tired from their first day of work, the group chose to return to the hotel. Yeah, not a problem. But there is a sec. Be there in a sec. Be there in a sec. Who are you talking to? Everything's glowing there. Why is it glowing? Oh, I don't want to gamble.
A flush. Looks like I win this one.
Cheater. I was feeling lucky
You might
tonight,
have
too.
had a shot if you hadn't gone all in at the end there. A win's a win, though. You're paying double for your info this time.
Info? Yeah, what are you, booze? Fun, was looking pretty dry anyways. Alright, her Elaine's down. Alright, forgot you knew her, yeah, I just got here this evening. What's with the creepy laugh? It's tough being so popular. Everywhere you turn, there's another girl wiring for your attention. It must have too much to drink, bud. Yeah, I don't think any of... I ain't counting those... I ain't counting, like, Agnes and Fairy, but the other girls, like, that I come across, I'm not. Like, they seem more hatred towards me than anything else, but whatever. So you got your own right to talk when all we know is, your old palace. Then we're done talking about this. Yeah, I thought so.
About what?
It's guy stuff. Way too dirty for the likes of you. Now shoo.
Why do I like this? Asshole!
Anyways, what I got for you is way heavier than the stuff you've been working on this afternoon. Got Blondie and the kid ready for it too, to be honest. Why do you think I came alone? Her Joker says that pair of cheating pros has been going. I make a mess up lying for it. It's a game we've seen. Normally it's my job to do something bad, but you are rumors that A is banking with them. Be a huge help you investigate in my stead. Things go well, I'll deduct your info fee and just give you a reward. Oh my god, I don't want to do enough freaking quests right now, man. Alright, through with A, huh? That's a mess, alright? Well, you see you around. You're going along? Alone? That's the plan. I know you're tough and all, but wandering around this town late at night while you're lonesome ain't the brightest idea. Now, don't bite on my head. Why not ask Lane to come along? Like I've got any right to do that. I can handle this myself. I got the best nose in the biz, you know? Don't worry, that's never too hard, you hear? Do I have to do this? Do I have to do this, though? Topic?
Let me ask you
I
something.
guess we'll bring up the topic, then. Back in the clock, hey, you certainly are a hard worker. Yeah, well, this quest came from Jack, and I don't mind hustling for him. I respect that. If you like, I can help you along, since I know a little of this cheating deal. I believe their names were Samson and Richie, like Samson from Camp Laszlo, and Richie from I don't know, Richie Rich. I hadn't seen them around those parts before last week, but they certainly made an impression. As soon as they walked through my doors, they challenged Hal to a round of gambling. It was a close match, but she lost. They beat Hal, or it's not Haley, I think it's Hal. Those guys must have been pros, because Haley is, ends in Y, so yeah, not so sure. Had Hal been serious from the start, things might have ended up very differently. Alright, those swindlers are tend to be rookies when they approach her. I'm yawning so much, dude. Lost though. Hal blames himself for underestimating their abilities. So they pulled one over her, huh? Didn't the same thing happen to one of Jack's old buddies? Oh, you heard about that one, did you? You're well researched. The person in question is very much ashamed about that. So, Hal, for that matter, she's really beating herself up over it. I get why her pride's been wounded. Anyway, Samson and Richie showed up their true colors after the match. As I recall, the two of them ran around yelling, "We kicked Hal's ass, and I bet Jack's too scared to take us on." Heard they've been repeating that word in other gambling joints around Langport. So all I know on my end. I don't have anything on. Hey, sorry to say. Gonna be sorry. You've already been a big help. I can get the rest of what I need on my own. Jack and Hal, so reputations are on the line, so I gotta get it settled on a double. I appreciate that. Best of luck, man. Thanks. I need to find the people who are in the know about the Langports underground scene and question them. So I can check out Target along Kai's place right since it's nearby. So, like, I'm just, like, curious, like, is this a main quest for me? Oh, this is a topic.
Let me ask you something.
I got a topic to her. I heard your conversation saying no, I lost then. Well, yeah. This is so humiliating. I'm Jack's partner, so I can't lose a face like this. It's where I'll get him next time. I won't go down without a fight. Yeah, I know you'll kick their asses, and next week you got this. Yeah, thanks. Though I know I may not give the chance. Yeah, earlier Jack said I'm gonna take off as soon as I can to drink the night away. I'm guessing he's going out to confront them with you, right? It's A's involved, you gotta understand where he's coming from. Sure, but he doesn't have to be such a worrywart. He should know I can take care of myself. Fine, I won't be selfish. Sorry for you getting wrapped up in my mess. Hey, don't apologize, you didn't do anything, nothing.
Well,
can
we talk?
It's that doctor again. Saw in the last episode. You wish to know about Samson and Richie? I've been hearing those names a lot as of late. Didn't you have a match with them recently, Shenley? Yeah, I dabble in gambling every now and then. They challenged me in a match and I couldn't very well say no. Got you, how'd it go? Not great. Heard about their match against Hal beforehand. I thought they must have had some underhanded methods to beat her. If I was wrong, they put their real deal. As far as I could tell, they were just about as good as Hal. That's impressive. It was my plan to take them on by myself. Yeah, chances are you get demolished. If you think you can get through with them, forget it. They're always got bodyguards with them. If you're going to take them on, you'll need a plan. And a damn good one, too. Don't do anything stupid, Arkride. Yeah, I know. Thanks, you too. Okay, I think I'll talk to Jiggin next. He's another acquaintance who likes gambling. He'll know something about all this stuff. Is that the old man working at the shop?
Oh, did you hurt something?
Can we talk?
Yeah. Samson and Richie. Yeah, I remember them. They challenged me to a few rounds of cards. It didn't go so well for me. Those bastards made out like a bandit. Sorry to hear. You know, those guys were cheaters, right? Why'd you take the baits? I enjoy playing with a handicap. Living on the edge is the best way to live. See how I missed my chance to back out, and I paid the price for it. Now I'm stuck drinking cheap booze for the next half year. How much did you bet? You better not go wild my wife about any of this, you hear me? Don't worry, I ain't a snitch. Wish we could mob out all those assholes though. Raking in the cash is everyone's expense. Any idea who else got scammed by the devil-dealing duo? Heard one of Aaron's buds got done in real bad. I don't know the kid's name, but he apparently got burned big time. Word on the street is he's hatching a revenge scheme. Good to know. Thanks, man. I owe you one. But we might buy some grade A booze and we'll call it even. So, friend, that brat is a victim of all this too. That brat may have some info on the cheaters. I know we got off the wrong foot, but if we're talking paycheck, maybe he'll be willing to help.
Working your ass off. Think I could tag along?
It's you, huh? Speaking of the devil. You got a feeling you're sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. This is usually the point where I tell you that I tell it out of my town. But after what happened at the docks, I'll admit, you're piqued my interest. Curiosity there. I'll learn more about how you do things, so I'll be keeping you company for a while. And just so we're clear, I'm not talking and taking no for an answer. So that's how you want to play it, huh? Actually, this works out perfectly for me. Fine, but on one condition, I want to question one of your pals. And told Aaron about the cheaters. You're chasing down those ass clowns, and that's all the more reason for me to join up with you. Thanks to them, side broke as hell. No one messes with my bros, so I'm down to get some payback. Let's go. Hold your horses, my dude. We're not rushing into this. I'm still sniffing for information on those guys. You know anything about them? I've got nothing. But Sid, I might know a thing or two. He's probably hanging around the front of the Eastern Theater, so talk to him. Yeah, slow down a little, will ya? Hey.
It's Aaron Way!
Yo, Aaron! You were amazing back there!
Thanks! Hope you come back soon!
Word on the street is you got into another fight. You're going to hurt yourself one of these days.
Fine with me.
Thanks for tuning too.
Sorry to worry you, ma'am. Appreciate the concern, though.
Where's he at? Okay, he's over here somewhere.
Hey, Aaron.
Right
Thanks
here.
a bunch for the help earlier.
How's everyone's doing with that handyman bastard?
But you'll be on your own from here. Got it?
Trying to grab a bite to eat. Want to ditch the Susan and hang with us?
Hard to get anywhere with you around, you
while he's doing his job. I love how Tex is happening right now when we're talking to these guys.
Sorry for being so popular. I can switch into my costume if it would help.
I get you. Reckons important and all. But keep in mind while I'm guiding people around. But good luck with your mission, Aaron. I'll catch you later. Wish you could have joined us, though. Tell you what, the old part's probably gonna wrap up soon, so I'll join you guys after that. I think an all-out celebration door as we keep the crap out of those outsiders. When I get there, call over some hot chicks and chill. What? Can I join you? You better stop calling me old part, you little bastard. But yeah, tonight's gonna be wild. I'm excited to hear all the funny stories about the handyman.
Right.
Can we talk?
Bring up topic. Didn't give me a chance to bring up topic before that, so yeah. You want to know about Samson and Richie? Those guys are a couple of shithead cheaters. I lost them big time. That's how the ball bounces, I guess. Cheating's only cheating if you get caught in the act. It's on me for losing, but there's something else they did that got me pretty upset. What they do? Did they do something dirty? Tell me, I'll avenge you if they did. Thanks, Aaron. I'm not mad about anything they did in the match. I'm upset that they broke a promise they made. Before the match, they said that if I went broke and couldn't cover my losses, they'd only make me pay what I had on me. And after I lost, they did a heel turn and said I had to give them everything I had, and then some. They told me I couldn't afford over the cash, so they just put me to work at the Messeldale trading company. What? Are you freaking kidding me? So that's where Almada comes into this picture. After that, I called up saying hung and borrowed the mirror I needed for them. From them, it came in clutch for me. If I wasn't broke at my ass, I bet money that there. They're okay. I have I seen they're it's like that, like there it's like there are. I think it just there are. There's no what on earth is that? That's not right, man. Others who got suckered by those as sniveling bastards. I'm gonna murder those assholes. Idea where they hauled up. I think they said they were staying at the Kowloon Hotel. They told us to head there if I wanted some revenge. I'm getting some revenge, alright. Instead of dealing out cards, we're dealing out ass kickings. And not happening. You're supposed to be watching me do my thing. So quit trying to call shots, that's my job. Fine. You better hurry the hell up though. If you start taking your sweet ass time, I'm bailing, got it? Sure, do whatever you want, bud. Anyways, we still don't know much about these guys. I'm gonna head to the new town, do some snooping around. You want to come with? Sure, whatever. Alright, so am I going over there then? Or... yeah, going over to the new town, yeah. Let's go. Yeah, this is a required quest, so yeah. Some quests are required to continue the story, which I guess makes sense if you joining me. So where we head? The Kowloon Hotel. I want to ask the receptionist here some questions. I should be able to get plenty of info out of them since they're my client. They're Kiwi's client, yeah. I'm sure they want this Armada mess cleaned up nice and quickly. They're probably kicking themselves for letting the Mafia in the door. It's their fault for underestimating outsiders. So we got them to deal with as well as these cheaters. They really are doing illegal gambling, and we may need some backup. Might call up a couple of experts I know. What kind of experts we talking about? We'll find out soon enough. Alright then, so... where's this place at? Okay, it's over there, yeah. Wait, there's two... there's two of them over there. Well, we'll figure something.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie!
Go over. Alright, that guy was gonna say, there's a new movie or something like that. I don't know. I didn't really pay enough attention. Can I go inside here? That's for this guy, okay. It's this guy's a newspaper, that's right.
Can we talk?
Samson and Richie. Pardon, I don't know what you're talking about. There's no need to be coy. We already know what you're keeping an eye on the Messel Down Trading Company. I can tell you're from around here, so I've got a pretty good guess as to what your real job is. I could reveal it myself. But I'll let my buddy here do the honors. Are you seriously testing me? Screw off. Fine, I'll play along. I've seen this guy around town a few times now that I think about it. He's most likely a... spy. Yeah, they need the print spy here to get him. Okay, so it's probably like a cop. Given that you're doing a stakeout of this place, I guess that you're either a cop or a detective. And here I thought the Langport police were all but useless, but you're out here trying to beat the stereotype. Hats out to you. Shh, keep your voices down. If you wish to talk, follow me. Not bad, kid. Don't patronize me, asshole. So what can I do for the famous Langport prodigy and the Spriggan? Did you say you wanted information on their shooting duo? Yeah, all we know is that they're connected to A. Got any info? Anything for us? I do. Our primary target is A, so I don't mind divulging this information. They aren't especially members of A. The two of them are in the part-time gangsters have only just been hired. Samson and Richie have made a splash in the gambling scene. They caused quite a stir back in Messeldin. Unfortunately for them, they pressed their luck, so they set their sights on Swinley A. Have their money, and they paid the price for it. They're collared and put on a tight leashes. The two were given Jaeger drop-out bodyguards, but otherwise they're been treated like dogs. So A is the same level as part-time gangsters. Well, ain't that convenient? So in other words, they're unexpandable, which means we can bring them down without fear or retaliation. What are you two plotting? Nothing, he's just messing with you. We're gonna resolve this nice and peacefully. Yeah, what he said. Thanks for the info. Right, anyway, just stay out of our way from here on out. Hey man, whatever you say. It's you. Shoot, yet another dead end. Well, I could find a single clue. Hey, what are you doing here? Oh, don't tell me you're one of those tabloid vultures stalking is a crime, you know? I ain't no journalist, my dude. I don't give a rat's ass about what you're up to. So, some journalist was talking to you, but I'm kind of curious about what you meant by when I could find a single clue. So you were eavesdropping me, were you? Well, it's none of your business. Now leave me be. Even a superstar like me needs some time out of the spotlight. I'm fine. Let me know if you want me to find something for you. I'd be happy to take your money. I'd be happy to take your money. Just like that. He just said that. I love that. Alright.
Can we talk?
You know, let's talk real fast. Welcome, Mr. Arkride. When I see Aaron is accompanying you as well. How may I help you two gentlemen this evening? We got a few questions for them. We're trying to find those damn cheaters. You know anything about them? Oh, we're actually in the middle of investigating that matter as we speak. We've uncovered a few things, including the fact that the cheaters are linked to A. We've also known about the incident involving your friend. It's a good thing he avoided the worst case scenario. Had he not been able to pay off, he would have been handed over to A. That's about all we know at present. Sounds like their info lines up with Sid's. I'm gonna make those cheating bastards pay. I wouldn't have I wouldn't have to if they would step in. They seem content with letting them roam freely. They're probably leaking us info, and I'm gonna assume they are cool with us tackling this issue however we want. Yes, you may deal with them as you see fit. Those two aren't official agents of A, so they're of little concern to us. Really now. At present, they're relaxing in their room. Would you like me to relay a message to them? Not right now.
That's probably all the relevant info we're gonna find.
Yeah, okay.
What's next on the agenda? Wanna go raise some hell?
No, we're stopping at the park so we can go over everything. No hell raising.
Park? Okay, you say so. Let's go to the park then. Park's right over here. What's up, man? Go down here. I gotta go everything at the park. I don't know. So what's the plan? We're gonna bust in their hotel room, rip them a new household. What? You wish. I just leave a big old mess for them to clean up, and I'd rather not be indebted to them. It also make it harder for me to move around freely. I got a better idea. Instead of fighting them with fists, I say we fight with cards. You want to gamble with them? That's right. Hey, you never struck me as a high-rolling type. I considered that option too. I tossed the idea when I realized I couldn't stand a chance. Wouldn't stand a chance. You're confident in your card-playing skills? More or less. Although I'm probably not as self-assured as you. Jack told me you normally win one in every 3 games against him. That's no small feat. But what if I told you I win 2 in every 5 games against him? Oh, you think you're better than me, huh? Who's self-assured? And just speaking objectively here, I can hold my own in a round of cards. I said our opponents are at least as good as Hal. If we challenge them by ourselves, the deck will be stacked against us. So say we up the odds by stacking our own deck with a couple of aces, or more specifically Jack and the Hal. You're the man at the plan. I'm surprised at how calm you are about this. Right back at you. I hope you pegged up. You had you pegged as a dumb, reckless brat, but you're read long into danger. Yeah, whatever. Tonight's caught me. You can think things through. I got brains and brawn, and I'm the whole package. Don't blame you for thinking of me that way, though. I know I get into a lot of fights, but I really don't enjoy pointless conflict. The people in this eastern quarter are the closest thing I had to family. You don't have any relatives? And my mom died when I was a kid, of course. So people in town took me in and treated me like one of their own, of course. I mean, if you're a JRPG character, your parents are dead. Almost always. Even they had my back over the years. Used to be true of Ye too, but he's been distancing himself from me lately. Anyways, I'm just trying to do what I can for the people here. I won't let anyone tie me down, though. I've always done what the hell I want, and that's not gonna change. Is that right? Wait, why the hell am I spilling my guts to you? Can we just back to talking about the plan now? Sure thing. As far as I can tell, Samson and Richie are genuine gamblers. They might be cheaters, but their skills are legit. I bet they're on another level from us. Probably fancy themselves at being at the same plane as Jack and Hal. And they want everyone else to think so too, which is why they challenge Hal. They're steered clear of Jack so far. But it's fair, Jack's basically a living legend among gamblers. You got to be on your A game, have all your luck in the world to take him down. Exactly, even if you're a cheating bastard, money won't come easy against him. So we're gonna make the idea of challenging him less intimidating. Any guesses as to what I have in mind? We're gonna bait them with something? Well, I get it, we're the baits. Bingo. Now let's go get Jack and Hal on board. You know what I mean? Cop. Okay. They got some news on the investigation. Been a while, you two. Sorry to interrupt. I wasn't expecting to see both of you together like this. An unusual combo, to be sure. Gotcha, I think we're finally got a new handle on the situation. It's pretty much exactly as you imagined. Those two can't pay up any our force to be grunt work for Armada. These guys are the scum of the earth. I can't let them get away with this. So what do you think about my plan? It's not a bad one. If you join up with me while Aaron pairs up with Hal, they might accept our challenge. They'd piss themselves if they had to face both of you and Hal. But we might get them to bite if you two are teaming up with a couple of fresh faces. Remember, the two of us still have to pull our own weight. We can't expect Jack and Hal to carry our asses. You'll be fine. I know fully well that you're no amateurs, so I'm confident you'll do great out there. I think this is a solid plan, don't you think so too, Jack? Yeah, of course. But before we do charging it, I want you guys to memorize some signs. So we're cheating the cheaters, huh? I don't mind the fighting fire of fire. Does that mean you're cool with passing cards to each other under the table? Let's not go overboard. Then again, I'm sure our opponents will be doing that some too. But yeah, I should mention that you and I will have a different set of signs from Jack and Van. Oh boy. You don't got much time, so let's get straight into it. So I gotta memorize these then, probably? I mean, I didn't have to memorize the last thing when I did the other quest. I put my right hand over my face. I need you to discard the king. Should I write this down or something? I don't know, man. Maybe I should write this down. I don't know. King, okay. Do that when you're changing cards. It's my chin on both hands. That's your cue to discard the queen. Alright, aim at my head. If I scratch my head, I want you to discard a jack, beanstalk. You got it. Those are the three signs I'll use when I'm aiming for of a kind. So I'll be counting you to get those cards in my hand. If you're one card away from a straight flush, then toss out any cards you don't need. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, I guess. If you do that, I'll make sure to get you the card that'll help lead us to victory. Got it. Alright, on one more thing. Hey, Cop, I want you to drop out of the match. Okay, off. Drop. Gotcha, man. I'll only use this sign if I think our opponents have a better hand than us. Always good to know when to quit. That's about good. Got it memorized? Yeah. Got it memorized. I typed it out too. Yeah, we're committed all to memory. Same for me. Tell me we're all ready. And all that's left is to call them up. Remember, we're here to have a head straight there once we do. We know when you're ready to go. Ready. Let's do it. Challenge the cheating duo. Conning them now. Okay, cool. I hope the Samson Richie at the hotel and challenge in a match. The duo were more than happy except on one condition. They wanted to determine where the match would be held. And Aaron, Jack, and Hal all agreed, but they made their way to the suite in the Kowloon Hotel. Don't know. I don't know about this dude. This doesn't look like it's gonna go very well for me. I don't know, like, what kind of card game is this exactly? Just like poker? It's I don't know, man. We got this. All right. So yeah, they are pretty shady looking. What? There's their bodyguards. Yeah. Oh, well, it's a man, the myth, the legend, in the flesh. I mean, at long last, Jack, so good of you to come out here to play. And he brought King's adorable little daughter with him. It's been, what, a week since we last saw each other? Ready to get your butt whooped again? You're probably doing the butt whooping this time. Don't let them rile you up, Hal. Again, we're always gotta keep their poker face up. I know. I take it, Jack, he told you about us over the phone. Mind going easy on us? We're just a couple of newbies. So you're the prodigy and the Spriggan. We never heard of you back in Mistledam. If you're only rookies, then you make a big mistake coming here. You just dropped into the lion's den, and we gotta tear you limb from limb. Oh yeah? Oh, I'm shaking my boots here. But you guys are all barking, no bite. All right, that's enough trash talk. We don't have all day. Let's get this game on the road. All right then, let's play. So am I actually playing cards here? Can't wait to finally throw in the king of gambling. Your luck, your streak is about to come to an end, Jack. All right, well, we'll give this a shot. We're playing poker in Paris too. Oh man, I've never played poker, dude. So yeah, let's be agreed. Thinking of your earner's cards though. At the end of the game, we'll tally up your chips, and the team the most will be declared the winner. Sounds good? Works for me. So the deal on your bodyguards? Your bodyguards, I'll be watching them like a hawk. My spots in cheating. Anyways, it'll be your loss. Fine by me, these guys know next to nothing about gambling anyways. They're just a couple of bodyguards we hired through the Mistledam Trading Company. Oh yeah? Really, man? This is a battle between warriors who honored their craft and art. We're not going to cheat. The victory won't feel earned if we do. And here I thought you had no pride, but now I see it's just a pickle. We'll see if it sticks to their word. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, okay, why are they, like, they're literally looking like anime characters, like they're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something. Samson and Richie aren't full of hot air after all. They're no pushovers, that's for sure. It's been a close game so far. I think our boys will pull through, though. The old fart's putting up a good fight. Yeah, he's doing great. Had to pull a few tricks out of my hat to get this full house. What? Okay. There's a slam dunk. Yeah, I thought I had to do something. Oh, sorry about that. Cough. So cough is drop out. Really? Is this me, or is it air dry in here? Yeah, a little. That's gonna be one of the signals. What should I do? This is the drop out one. Wait. Go for it? Wait. Forward is like... Finally sign for folding. Can't imagine I lose with this hand. If I need to put my trust in Jack. Fold. I'm out this round. Damn, wasn't expecting you to fold. You're just full of surprise, aren't you, Spriggan? Ooh, dodged a bullet there. Good call, man. Just had a gut feeling. Thanks for the save, Jack. Nice going. It's always good to know when to pull back. That heated battle raged on. Both sides are unrelenting as the tide shifted back and forth. Eventually, it all came to a hand where holding would be spell certain defeat, and Victor would claim to every chip on the table. Okay, I got the cards first straight, okay. Straight flush, okay, well, frick, I got, okay, so he's got his hand over his face. Discard king. Okay. Okay, so, works all together, man. I need you to have your head in the game. You aren't fooling anyone, you know. We know you're up to something. He's putting his right hand over his face. That's another one of Jack's signs, okay. I gotta discard one of my cards, but which one? That would be the king. Discard the king. Jack wants me to discard the king. He must be aiming for a four of a kind with kings. I'd like to be the one to lead us to victory. But when the chips are down, you can always beat on Jack. Alright, swapping the card. Oh, no pairs for me. Hope you're luckier than I was. We'll see for yourself. 4 kings, well done. However, it won't be enough to beat this. Did you hit your head or something? That's 3 of a kind. Wait, what? Ha! That's not possible. I know I had 4 aces. What the hell happened? Oh, was that a magic trick? That's one of King's special techniques. It lets him control his opponent's cards. Jack's the only other person who can use it. I haven't seen them move in a long time. You guys are down 50,000 Mira. Want to keep going? Of course you will. We're not gonna back down after a loss like that. We're done with you, though, Jack. Oh, want to play Hal and the redhead guy. We're gonna squeeze him dry. Oh boy. Yes, eat that. So what was that about, squeezing us dry? This is humiliating. It's one thing to lose to Jack, but you getting our shit kicked in by these nobodies is just plain embarrassing. Wow. You expected all of your luck in just your match with Jack and Van, and now you're dead 1 million Mira. Time to pay up. Guess we had no other choice except to run away. Let's scram. What the hell? Eek! Hal, get down! Goddamn flash grenade. Cowards! We can't let them get away. Then let's go after them. You two handle things here. You got it. Good luck. So I'm assuming we're gonna probably fight them too. There we go. Did you seriously follow us all the way out here? Bad move, you just signed your own death warrants. Okay, here we go. Now we get to play as Aaron.
Let's see what you're made of. Here I go.
We gotta fight your bodyguards, huh? Alright, let's do this real fast. Breaker here. Right, so
Now's a good time to boost.
Cypher activated.
Grab a shot, doesn't matter, man. You missed the Van anyways. Ouch. That one didn't miss.
Now you won't.
Let's do this.
Got you.
Let's do this.
Here goes.
Let's go. Very nice.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Activating drive.
Yes, we probably should use a shard burst, actually, see the flame here. Flame on!
They're stunned!
Now you old fart, he says. I love that.
No. A chance.
One dude's down, okay?
Activating
Too slow! Why?
Let's go. We won. Very easy. Oh, he's level 21. I guess we must be low level, man. Probably just low level here. Please just let us go. We don't have any money. The Mafia took every last beer we saved up. Amada beat you guys to the punch there. But lucky for you, we don't care about the money. Best out you've been handling the people you bet to the Mafia, right? Well, we were just following orders. Yeah, we had no choice. It was us or them. I don't want to hear your pathetic excuses. Save your breath. At this point, we should just give them over to the right people. No point out getting rough with them. It ain't worth it. You can't be serious. Fine, I guess you're right. So who are you handing them over to? Who should I hand them over to? The Guild of Police. The police? I think the cops are probably the best choice. You really think so? I guess it'd be nice for them to be judged by the law. Yeah, but that's not all. Like the Guild, the police aren't merciful. Once they're done their job, the police have no obligation to protect them. That means Almada might swoop in and make them disappear. Oh, you got a point there. Damn, though, that's pretty cold-hearted. I thought you were just a big old softy. You'll find out I'm a pretty complicated guy. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call out the cops. And kind of the police and gave Samson and
That
Richie
takes
over
care
to
of
them.
that.
Heck
Mirror
yeah.
deposit confirmed.
See, Mira, let's go. Very nice. Very nice. Gray rank up finally. I know Chaos still, dude. What the hell? That ranks up really slowly. Like, my gosh. Alright then. We had to do that quest, so yeah. It wasn't a suicide, I hope, but what's done is done. Say, you know, if there's any public baths around here, even better if you got a sauna. Old man Wong's got one just down the way. Don't tell me you're aching for one little scuffle. You gotta work on your stamina, man. I can stay up for 3 nights straight with energy to spare. Spoken like a true teenager. He's like 19 or something. Yes, stay jealous. I know, you go for a massage instead. Oh, wait, that put an old fart like you out of commission for a few days at least. Oh my god, you dude, I ain't old. Geez, don't know if I could have put up with you if you weren't handy in a fight. So you're doing theater, and what? Is the plan to just join up with them at some point? What, I hit a nerve? Why do you care about what I'm doing in my life? No reason in particular. All I am is an outsider who floats into town from time to time. There are some things you can only really tell a person like me that ain't got a stake in your life. Not gonna force you or anything, mind. Huh. This place is special to me. I get to mess around with my friends and go up on a big stage. I've also a bunch of memories being with Mom here. Aw. Sure, they does stuff that ticks me off, but I still go way back with Ashton and her family. Though me and, well, yeah, aren't really close these days. Joe's a shady son of a bitch, but it's obvious that he's as sharp as a tack. If smart people like him can move in this place sides, and Huey, yeah, it's not a bad idea for me to join up and see how I can do. I just have doubts sometimes. You suddenly find yourself wondering if you really belong here. You have the right to have a life that's nice. A little self-doubt growing up, totally normal, happens to everyone. But I get the feeling you're kind of like me. You love someone or something so much you had to let them go. You don't have the heart to tell them that. Damn. Lay off the romance movies, old man. All that sentimental crap sounds ridiculous coming out of your ugly mouth. Wow, dude. Get my face out of this. Anyways, take it from me. You can have a home for yourself anywhere you want. Could be some far-off land, or maybe you could go on a long journey to end up right back where we started. Point is, you have to decide that yourself. How about that?
You and me couldn't be more different, but I get what you're saying. Sometimes it feels like the world's fading away around me. Probably just imagining things, or maybe I really don't get enough sleep. I'll see my bros or Ashin, hell, even the city lights, and my vision just kinda hazes over. It makes me sick.
Ah, you really love this place, don't you? So much that doubting your love for even a second makes you hate yourself.
So wrong. You telling me I shouldn't hate Almada for coming in and trying to mess shit up? Or be pissed at Heiyue for letting it all happen? Screw all of that! I've got to protect this place! I've got to prove to myself that I belong here! That all my doubts are bullshit! But if I gotta be the one to do it, you and the guild are in my way. I already know you're damn tough. I like the way you handle your work. But I've already made up my mind. So you gonna get the hell out of here or what?
I respect the hustle, kid. Why don't you jump into the gun a little? I get it, you're a bit leery of us because we're looking for kill. Thing is, I'll work for just about anyone if the job's right and the mirror's there. But as you've seen, when I work, I do things in my way. So don't go lumping me in with those sticks in the mud over at the guild.
Are you saying?
Van! We've been looking all over.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? The hell are you all doing here?
Pop's got caught going for a night on the town, eh? Sucks being old, don't it?
Janet, alright.
Hal and Jack
What are
told
you
us
doing here?
everything. We've been worried sick. She's right. Wait, you're with Aaron?
Sure, I can explain. Personally, what are you doing
I happened to
here?
run into them on my nighttime patrol. Though I must say, you two suddenly seem close. Was one wild night on the town all it took to smooth things over?
Huh? Was this an adult thing? Of course not. Not telling it was a hot night in Langport. We were just getting busy with the real babe. My man here really knows how to pick them. Ah, come on. Why don't you tell us more about this babe? Why you give me that eye? And what does he mean by busy? Well, man, Nothing. He's talking about the gambling babes. That's my cue to exit stage left. Don't forget what I told you earlier, okay? Keep out of my way, and... Huh? Why is your bag glowing? The hell? Shit. Oh, yeah, it's Van talking. Look! What in the world? Fog rolled in. I got a bad feeling about this. I don't get what's going on, but I'm not gonna wait around to find out. Aaron! But he's too dangerous. Well, we're going after him. Right. What is going on here? Got a lot of cutscenes, man. This game has a lot of cutscenes, period. Like, holy shit. Maybe too much time. That's what I heard some complaints about. People saying, like, this game has too much cutscenes. Like, you've heard how much gameplay you do or whatever. And I can understand that. Some playing so far, but... Why did they tell him everything?
What's going on?
Dunno, but I don't like it. Go hide out in the bar.
We shouldn't be getting sea fog at this time of year.
Even if it's a freak off-season incident, it shouldn't be this dense. Contact the other families. I need men stationed in every district.
Yes, sir!
To think it'd return after 40 long years.
Yeah?
Are you saying this has happened before?
I'm not surprised you have forgotten. You were only a child when this fog last descended upon us. Assemble the Shongshou. We must fortify our defenses at once.
Hurry back to your homes! Stay in and don't come out. It's too dangerous outside. Hey, do you know where Aaron is? I can't find him anywhere. He went to go keep an eye on that outsider Hayway hired. What about this fog? I've never seen anything like...
Oh.
Sid, hang in there. Say something. You bastards!
They're trying to be like Skull from Persona. They're wearing his mask.
In one place.
Our job of painting these streets red just got a lot easier.
Say! Wong! Damn it all!
Monsters.
Oh, great.
I'll take point.
Wow! They're perfectly in sync!
Look alive!
It's not over yet.
What are they doing here? Let's go!
Is Elaine gonna be in the party here?
Look out!
Yes, she is. Let's go.
I'll round them up and scatter them! Got me now! Burn! Yes!
Okay,
Initializing drive.
use now, I guess. Nice miss, dummy. Nice miss. Elaine,
Now's
here
a
we
great
go.
time for a shard boost. Zypha
Use
activate.
for now. You didn't miss that one, though.
Got a whole slew of
Use
them.
a sharp boost to get the upper hand. Activating drive!
Use for now. I should have used a shard boost, but all right.
Zypha activate. Zypha activate.
Oh my gosh, when do we get to go here?
Zypha activate.
Took forever to get our turn. Good God. Do that. Let's go. Hell yeah, look at this, man. There's gotta be a shit ton of damage. Hell yeah.
Here goes.
Wait, what the heck was that?
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand!
Zypha activate.
Activating skill.
Just for now. Very nice.
Engaging skill.
Yep.
You're open.
Okay. Big time overkill right there. Still 25.
Out of my way! Go to hell! Hang on, guys! I'm coming!
The enemy has been routed. What if there are more hiding in the mist?
Don't think so. The fog's clearing.
Did you hear that?
About 10 people just fled the combat zone.
We need to hurry.
Oh boy, I bet his friends are dead, aren't they? Yeah, he looks shocked.
Oh, Adios. This isn't even a battlefield.
Stay back, both of you.
Let's go make sure.
I don't like these odds.
Aaron.
What do you say?
Those bastards. Even if it's the last thing I do, they're gonna...
They'll pay! They'll make them all pay!
Backing his friends like that, wow. Alright. The next day. The next morning.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Gien Lu.
What's up? So then it makes you... I figured there was more going on with you, but I wouldn't have guessed you were that important. I figured, yeah, killing an elder from that. He would get waxed my ride. Wait, oh, is it... it is the same guy, yeah.
You still have
Yeah,
much
you
to
still-
learn, young Van.
Weird hearing that from you. I think you didn't invite us for just
Of
for that big
course.
reveal.
Naturally, we must discuss last night's events. Allow me to inform you of the Elder's decision. Heiyue will remain on standby until further notice.
Hey, you get through that bloodshed?
Are you sure this is the most prudent course?
Today, we must bide our time and prepare our forces. In the interim, no one must mount an attack. On the morrow, Cao will return, and we as an organization will resolve this matter in one fell swoop. Whether Yin chooses to help us is no longer relevant.
How can you expect us to sit idly by and accept that? Never mind the people of Longport. What about Aaron? He's been missing ever since the incident. I know him. He's not about to sit on his hands and wait. Are you both really just going to let him go it alone?
Of course, we don't want to abandon him. However, it's plain to see this situation is balanced on a knife's edge. Our foes will expect retribution, so we only have one chance to get this right.
I get what you mean. That's an idea of what that retribution will look like and a way to counter it. Yeah, I've seen traps like these before. So there's no need for me to explain further. Alright, I must append one note of warning. Leave. See you by dawn tomorrow. So that's when you're setting loose your shadow warriors, huh? He didn't even send them out before they were beefing with the Red Constellation. Remarkably well informed, altercation was simply a consequence of another family's poor decisions. Had Joe failed to quell that incursion, our shadows would have been released without a second thought. Lucky for everyone that Jaegers have more sense than Armada, I guess. I'm beginning to understand what Joe sees in you as I enlist your services again one day. That I bid you farewell, fair Charles, and your return to capital. Damn, they just popped up out of nowhere. Why didn't you warn us they were there? Agnes' scared face, too. Got one last question for you, old man. This is the cool shoulder of the kid. He's been sulking about it.
Simply put, AUN is a complex organization. This crisis presents an opportunity to let external woes reveal internal wounds. Perhaps you will understand this too in due time.
What the elders say we aren't acting today, then that's that. I'll leave it up to you to decide how and what to do. Agree your investigation last night's tragedy. My only request is that you look out for Aaron as much as possible. Feel the same as friends were like family to him. He'll be willing to pay any price to avenge them. It makes sense he was overtaken with rage before. I'm worried about him being out there on his own. Speaking of worried, I'm getting worried about you getting back to Edith on time. If you don't make it back in time, a certain bracer is going to bite my head off. Sorry, but please let me stay until the end of the day. There's something on my mind that I need to see through. Alright, just surrender today. That's it, though. Figures. Alright, you got till the end. The last train tonight. No more exceptions. I understand. Do be careful, everyone. If you need support, we'll do everything we can. I'm counting on you, Mr. Arpride. Aaron's in your hands now. So long as it's the kind of work a spriggan like me can do, I'll see this through. Alright, bet you already know the game plan for today, right? First you need to investigate what happened last night, in particular, where that strange fog came from. It's possible there's a Genesis involved. We need to track down Aaron too. For all we know, he's already charged headfirst in the enemy base. Enemy likely being Armada. I bet he got all the big stuff. While we work on the information gathering, we'll knock out any other small tasks that come our way. I want to check in with Jack too. He may know as well. But hit up the cops in the guild while we're at it. Long story short, we gotta roll with the punches. Right. Alright. We do that, but we're gonna see that for the next episode, guys. So for now, thank you all so much for watching. Hit the like button and comment, subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye guys.